Hey Shalloners, welcome back. Well, today I want to talk about something that's been in the news, that's been in the headlines, and that has also been a pattern in my own life. Dating younger guys. And today we're going to focus on Kate Beckinsale's blossoming relationship with Pete Davidson. So if you don't know, Kate is 45 and Pete is 25. Beep, bop, boop, 20-year age difference. Amazing, right? Or is it? Is it weird? Is it a midlife crisis that she's having? Is it like a weird, like lust-based relationship? We'll break it down. And I will tell you why you should be taking an example from Kate's page. Kind of. Asterisks. But first, just want to let you guys know and remind you that if you want to talk to me privately, the best way to do that is through the Instant Go app. My username is ShallonXO and click chat to get connected. And be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at ShallonXO as well. So yeah, Kate. Whew. Kate Beckinsale is like terrifyingly beautiful. Like she is flawless. I have looked at so many photos of her, just like a creep. And like she just doesn't get any less pretty. You know, she's gorgeous. Pete Davidson is not what I would, it's not the same kind of adjectives I would use. I actually done a video on Pete, namely his incredibly toxic romance with Ariana Grande. Pete has borderline personality disorder, and borderline personality disorder is characterized by like very extreme reactions to like romantic relationships. And it's, I did a whole video on this, and people in the comment section, it was so funny because the thing about BPD, it's like, it makes it really difficult for you to have interpersonal relationships because you'll do something like, you'll like love bomb someone, like, I love you, I'm obsessed with you, I love you, never leave me, I love you so much. And then it's like, if they don't text you back because they're in church or at the grocery store, you come home and all your shit's on fire in the lawn. So it's like light and dark. And that can be very difficult, you know, certainly for women to deal with when the guy is BPD, because, you know, we tend to be put more in like the victim role. And like, we're like, oh my God, what did I do to make this happen? I think guys are a little bit, you know, more willing to look at a girl and be like, she's fucking crazy. This isn't my fault, you know? So yeah, when I did that video, people in the comment section were like, I mean, all caps, bold, fuck you, Shallon. Ah. I'm like going hoarse just trying to do it. Like, how can you say that BPD means you can't have good relationships? Wah! Bro, that is literally its definition. Literally its definition. It's like saying people who have OCD are obsessive and compulsive. Kind of the whole deal. It's something that can be helped with therapy, but Pete's not in therapy. Pete's not in rehab either, and he's a chronic drug user. He thinks it's all just kind of funny. And you know what? Looking at the chicks he pulls, I can't say I can blame him. You go from Ariana Grande, who you probably like, I don't know, their relationship was so toxic, just go watch the video, I won't get into it here. But like, then to Kate Beckinsale, nice bro, high five. Not a high five to you, Kate, because this is not a good dude to date. But we're not necessarily here to talk about dating Pete Davidson, because I just want you all to know you should not be dating Pete Davidson. Big dick energy or not. I'm sure he has a very big dick. Skinny guys always do, you know? You should, however, be dating younger guys. I will tell you why. First of all, they're hotter. Like, and I don't mean that as a joke. They're hotter. They have better abs. They have more hair in all the places that they should have a lot of hair. Not like here and right back there and on their forearm. It's there, which is great. And I bring that up first and foremost because if we were talking reverse, if this was like, oh, why does Leo DiCaprio date young models? That's a stupid question because the answer is obvious. They're hotter. So why can't women get a little slice of that pie, huh? And it's funny, I did this video because Pete on Saturday Night Live this weekend did like a whole bit on the Weekend Update where he's like, you know, people are obsessed with our age difference, but oh, if you want more info on this, just ask like Michael Douglas, Mel Gibson, Larry King, Jason Statham, like literally every single man in Hollywood because they all date younger chicks. And no one's like, oh my God, what are you doing? So like, I don't feel the need to explain to anyone why I date younger guys. But I will explain it to you guys because ladies, I want you to try this. I want you to branch out and broaden your horizons. So my boyfriend is like a lot younger, like decade status. And he is one of the best dudes I've ever dated. And I historically have always dated younger guys. My boyfriend before him was 22. One before him was 21. Might have been a 20-year-old in there some point. But like, they're just kind of better boyfriends. How is that possible? You're probably asking, because if you're at this age, you're like, actually, guys who are like 22 are fuckboys. They're nightmares. Aha. Okay, yes, I will agree with you there. But here's the secret. Fuckboys are fuckboys at every age. But also, there's an asterisk there. So the worst breakup I ever had was when I was 25 and the guy was 40. Fuckboy, like you would not, I mean, it was like next level. Like he wouldn't show up to dates with me. He would stand me up on dates. The best breakup I ever had with someone was with my boyfriend who was 21 at the time. He didn't know enough to lie. Do you know what I mean? He was just very honest. He's like, I don't know that I can give you what you want right now. I'm in school. I'm playing sports, blah, blah, blah. We're long distance. It's too much. And I was like, thank you. I actually, when you put it to me like that, I agree, because you were just being objective and I appreciate that. The older dude, like any virus, fuckboys are a virus, learn to adapt, learn to mutate and thrive. And thrive he did. He dated a shit ton of chicks, because older guys have this idea that you have to just tolerate their bullshit or they're just going to replace you. And where do they get that idea? Women's biological clicking talks? That doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? I feel it. I am so disconnected from my own clicking talk. I don't even know what the word is. So I don't want kids right now, maybe ever. It's not something that's on my priority list. And so when I take that off the table, my dating pool drastically opened up. So it's like, okay, if I'm going to date someone, not because like, oh, they could potentially be a baby daddy and I got to like check this box and get on it, clicking talk. Like, I'm like, wow, there's a whole pool of people who might meet my emotional needs better than the dude who's 45 and his talk is clicking also, So dudes my age and older, their motto seems to be, oh, you don't like it when I stand you up? Fuck you, I'll replace you and go back on Tinder. Upgrade from a model 5 years younger than you. I found that younger dudes take instruction better. And I really do think they take it better because I am older. It's like they know that they're going to have to work a lot harder to snag an older chick. So they're going to like be on their best behavior. And if they're not, I now have like the wisdom and the experience to like see right through that bullshit from the jump. And I either call them out on it, in which case, like when I've called boys out, my younger boyfriends out on bad behavior, their response has shocked me. It's, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop doing that. They're adapting in a good way because I set boundaries. I'm like, don't do this. You don't waste my time. You don't bitch because I'm hanging out with other males. You don't do that. Or I can replace you. And they're, oh, that's my line. I told that to girls. Oh, yeah, shoes on the other foot, my dude. It's not too cool, huh? But it's true because I'm not dating because I got the TikTok. It's like, I'm not looking to get married again. I'm not looking to have a kid. So it's like, yeah, if you don't contribute to my life in a positive way, I am going to flush you because you're not a role that I have cast in a play. You're not like playing the role tonight of potential baby daddy is James. Like I'm dating you because I like you or I love you, but I don't need you, Like I need you because I love you, but I don't love you because I need you. There's a big difference. So if you can look at yourself and be like, all right, what do I really want? Say I'm 29. Maybe I don't want to even think about meeting the person I want to marry till I'm like 33, 34. Girl, you got some time. Use the time to just have fun and date somebody hotter with hair in the right places. Also, younger guys are delighted to see you topless. Delighted. Every boob day is the best boob day. They are delighted. They are way better in bed because they're also willing to adapt. If you're like, hey, I like this, do that. They're like, okay. Guys who are older are like, no, this is like how I do it. I Wall Street jackhammer you. Cool. I mean, it's very, like people are set in their ways. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yo, let's get a puppy. There's plenty of them out there. So Kate Beckinsale, she's 45. She already has a daughter. Like, I don't think she wants more kids. Do you know what I mean? So when you take that off her to-do list, and her dating pool opens up too. So like, of course she's going to go for a younger hot dude. Again, we're like going under the assumption Pete Davidson's hot. I don't think he is. But you know who was hot? Her ex-boyfriend, Matt Rife. He's like this comedian bro. I mean, that's just kind of the best way to describe him. A comedian bro. I'm a bro, but I'm a comedian. And you know what else he seems? Awful. Awful. He gave this interview to TMZ, and his advice to Pete Davidson was run. Now look, Matt Rife is an actor, and he knows how to sell it. He's a comic, so he's like good with his words. I think all of that, everything that interview was just sour grapes, bro. Because I think Matt Rife looked at Pete Davidson and thought he was going to be the next Pete Davidson. Like Pete got this huge amount of jump and juice from dating Ariana. Matt Rife still doing a 2 a.m. set at the Comedy Shack on Cahuenga Boulevard or whatever. Like his career's kind of gone nowhere else. And they dated for like a year. So I think he's pretty bitter that he didn't get that social cachet that he was hoping for. So of course he's going to tell like this other dude to like get away from his territory. Whoa, no shit. And it's just petty and it's ridiculous. And it's like, oh, don't act like there's like bro code. Like, oh, Pete, I owe it to you to like tell you the truth about her. Okay, it has never taken me a year to realize that someone sucks. If Kate really sucked so bad that your advice to someone is to run, you're either real stupid that it took you over 12 months to realize that, or you're lying. You know what I mean? You know that someone sucks and is crazy like from the jump, especially guys. Guys have such an inelasticity about like crazy women. I mean, we're always afraid of getting called that. Oh, I don't want to ask him to pick me up. He might think I'm crazy. I don't want to set personal boundaries. He's going to call me crazy. Let him call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. If crazy means I'm in the same boat as Kate Beckinsale, I'm a crazy woman. Bring it on. So give younger guys a try. But I know what you're going to say. People are going to give me so much shit, Shallon. And I know you're going to say that because you do tell me that. You guys tell me that on private messaging all the time. Like, I'm 22. I like a guy who's 21. People are roasting me about it. I've always said this, but like if you're in the same general life arena as someone, you're okay. Honestly though, as long as you're both adults, like you're both like legal adults, who cares? People are always going to have something to say about your life. Do you think people don't have anything to say about my life? Are you kidding me? Read the comments on some of my videos. Go back to that Pete Davidson. Read the comments. You should die alone, you fucking dog. Like, if I listened to, and I'm not just talking about internet trolls, but historically throughout my life, if I listened to people and their like opinion, I would not have written a book. I would have never moved to New York. Before I left for New York, I quit my job as a waitress. Do you know what my manager said to me? I was 21 years old. He's like, you are going to sink like a stone. You're going to be back here in 3 months begging for this job back. Guess who got the first copy of my book 1 year later? Him. Feels good. But like when someone tells me like, you shouldn't do that. Number one, they're speaking through their own filter. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, Gail, you didn't feel like you had the agency and the personal power to date a young dude. I'm not you. I do have that power. And you know what? Gail had it too. She just didn't tap into it. And like, yo, I can't save everybody, whatever. Like that's your own deal. And like, I will help you, but not if you come for me and my decisions and try to suppress me. Do you know what I mean? There's a big difference. That is not someone who belongs in a Shallontourage. A Shallontourage is not for the bitchy Gales out there trying to keep me from my rightful share of 21-year-old dudes. Okay? Don't get between me and Sour Patch Kids and a Division I football player at an Ivy League college. So it might be your friends, though, that poo-poo this. Could be your family. And you know what? Again, that happened to me constantly because I've been dating younger dudes since college. Like when I was a senior, my boyfriend was a sophomore. And people are like, Shallon. It's like, okay, well, did we have a better relationship than you guys have with your weird fuckboy? Oh, okay. And so it became normal. And now it's almost just part of like my persona. It's like Shallon dates younger guys. Like it's a joke, kind of. I mean, it's not because I do it, but like it's become normal. And people like, that's just what Shallon does. And so no one's like, people stop giving me shit because they see that I'm happy and they see that these relationships work for me. So if people come at you sideways, that's exactly what you say. Like, I don't know, Kristen, do you want me to be happy, or do you want me to like date someone who like on paper is okay, but I'm like miserable and he sucks? Because I'm happy with the young one. So, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, no, I want you to be happy. I don't know. And exactly, they don't know. There's no like back end argument there that they're going to be able to offer you. They can say like, hey, him in particular, Pete Davidson in particular is perhaps not a great idea. But like younger dudes, like that's like saying, well, don't date anyone Jewish. Don't date a ginger. Don't date someone left-handed. Like, why? Like that's your deal. Like, and if you don't want to, cool, but like get out of my way. People can be perfect on paper and a nightmare IRL, and vice versa. Like me and my boyfriend, there's like on paper, there's no reason we should work. My boyfriend before me, like we were an interracial couple. He was still at college, like long distance. We could not have had less in common, like on paper. And yet we were like best friends, and we still are. Like we're still so, so close. And it's like, you just never know. And like, isn't that the point of being alive, is to experiment and try things? Like people who don't want to like date, yeah, you're like, it's like, do you only eat like chicken fingers and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Like, do you eat the same things you did when you were 4? Because your decision making is that of a 4-year-old. It's like, well, this is what I do. This is what I've always done. So blah, blah. Like, no, I'm going to branch out. I'm going to try everything. If I don't like it, whatever, no harm, no foul. I'm not having kids with someone. I'm not getting married to him. Oh, well. So allow yourself to taste around. You don't need to stick with chicken fingers, PB&Js. Definitely not Pete Davidson. So yeah, give younger guys a try. They're hotter. They're better in bed and more enthusiastic. For real. Like, it's a misnomer that younger guys like finish quicker. Not true. And if they do, it's like an instantaneous reload. They're like an automatic weapon. Short bursts, like bursting all night long. They're more amenable to feedback, to positive change. And they're going to appreciate you more because, and this is what my other boyfriend said, my ex-boyfriend, I don't like have 2. I didn't take any applications. You never know. He's like, oh my God, an older chick is like the dream. The dream is an older chick. And I was like, why? Why? He's like, because if I get an older chick, all my boys know that like she could be dating dudes her own age. So she took a chance on me because I'm better than guys who are twice my age and know more and are worth more and are just like bigger presences in the world. Like that's really very interesting. So it's like I was more of a prize because I'm harder to get. And I think younger guys really, really like that I'm so assertive, because younger girls, you guys know, you probably are them. It's like, all my friends do the same thing. We're like, back when I was 21, it's like, it's this gesture, we were just like blur face. What am I? And like when we're younger, we just want to be liked so much and be seen and be validated by with a relationship, that it's like, I would shapeshift into whoever a guy wanted me to be, or whoever I thought he wanted me to be. Oh, you like Dave Matthews? Yeah, me too. No, totally me too. Oh, you're super into Jesus? WWJD. And it's like, it wasn't authentic. And so I clearly wasn't setting boundaries and like expectations for standards. And now at my age, I'm like, oh no, I know who I am. I know who I am. I'm not going to change for anybody. I want to know who you are. I want a different influx of opinions. Hey, you play hockey and you're president of a frat. That's fascinating. That's so different than my life. Let's talk about it. Again, I give them space, but I also let them know that like there's certain behaviors I won't accept if you want to be part of my life. And again, if that doesn't work, swipe, moving on. So sit with yourself and see like, hey, could a relationship with a younger guy fit into my own life really well? And hopefully things will work out with Pete and Kate. I don't think so. He needs to be in therapy. He needs to be in therapy, not in Kate Beckinsale. Although I can see the appeal of one over the other. If you guys have your own individual questions, like I said, find me on the Instant Go app. My username is ShallonXO. If you have, I don't know, younger brothers, slightly younger brothers, or exes you are done with, I'm all about recycling. Also follow me on Insta, Snap, and Twitter at ShallonXO, and I'll talk to you next time.